What up, YouTube? This is BC Ian checking in for the first time out here in Ontario for the Toronto Snowmobile Show for 2024. It'll be my second year here. We're doing a little behind the scenes on what it takes to get a business started in BC. We're just getting through in the truck this morning, getting loaded up and ready to hit the road a bit. Do some finals on our trade show display. We got some brochures, displays, calendar. Start hitting the dealerships and dropping off things. Come with me while we get everything sorted out. So come along with me. We're going to be documenting what it's like to start up a business in the snowmobile industry. I've spent the last year working with Avalanche Canada and Canadian Avalanche Association, CMVGA guiding, and BC Land and Trails and Parks Department, and snowmobile clubs, all kinds of things, getting involved to be able to guide people and teach avalanche courses and try to just work in the snowmobile industry. There's not a lot of employment out there. It's not exactly a resume kind of savvy industry to go and shop around and get a job. If you do, you're not going to get paid very much. So you got to kind of have your own business, and there's a lot involved in that. And it's not really a small thing, and there's tight margins, and it's an expensive sport. Parts, operation, access, it all is very expensive. So trying to put together a product specifically for people here in Ontario, where I am right now at my parents', so that they can fly out and experience it, and really try to focus in on that. That will be the full experience of the situation. I'm not an Airbnb. I don't provide food and board kind of thing. I don't do just rentals. We will do rentals, I guess, but I'm not a rental company. What I'm really trying to do is sell the experience, the whole thing from start to finish. Pretty hard for people to do on Ontario. They got just a lot of pieces of the puzzle to put together, so a lot of guys can't come out. They just don't do it. They don't know how to. They don't know how to approach it, so it never ends up on their list, and they never end up coming. So if I can give everyone a full meal deal and have everything all sorted out for them when they show up, it should be a lot easier, and hopefully we'll get busy through the winters and make that a full-time gig. So last year we got set up at Sled Lumbee. I ended up working with the club and getting access through Parks and Rec properly, and ended up being board of directors. So we've been cleaning up the trails, getting everything ready out in Lumbee so far, just into the late spring here, and now it's getting to November, so we're putting the final touches on marketing and snowmobile show here in Toronto this weekend, where I try to hustle up most of my business. Let's get it. Alright, here we are at Hully Gully. That's like home base for power sports here in London, where I grew up. And hilarious story, Dan Rackmell used to work here back in the day. I don't know if they do snowmobiles or not, so we'll start off with the flyer dropping off. It's just kind of nerve-wracking and stuff, but it's pretty good. You meet some nice people and have some funny conversations. So let's go see if I can find a snowmobiler in there, and if they'll leave some brochures out for display anywhere for me, and see if we can make something happen. Yeah.
People come into our store, we want to make sure they feel free and open. On the murals on the wall represents the barn, and that's kind of where we started. When it comes to clothing and accessories for motorcycles, we have it. Lots of bikes. This is our motorcycle power sport showroom. On this side, as we go around, is our financial services. So we do just about everything. We have our own in-house finance team that makes it real easy. When it comes to water sports, safety gear, skis, paddle boards, whatever it is to make fun on the water easy, we have it here too. And the people that can really help you do it.
Sweet, good to get the first one out of the way. Met with John in there. He was a nice guy. Gave me, let me leave my flyers behind. He's gonna put them in the resource center, and yeah, so that's all you gotta do. Just get out there and hustle a little bit. They're always kind of willing to. So I've put in a little kickback for the guys that I'm dropping off these flyers to, that they'll get a $300, I'll buy a $300 gift card from the dealership, wherever, if that's where the flyer originates from, and to give away to the guys when they come out for the tour. And if they sell 5 tours over time, I will give them a free one for their staff to come on out and ride. So try to kick them back if it makes sense for them to fly my flyer, and mention me if anybody comes in inquiring. So yeah, that's the first one. Just kind of driving by on my way to go get some more stuff for the trade show, and gotta hit them when you can. So we'll be trying to get back to all the ones down here in southwestern Ontario, near my parents' house, because I was here sort of February 20, like early. So they've got a really old flyer that doesn't make any sense anymore. So pop around to see the guys that I saw originally and go from there. So first one done. Good to get that out of the way. See you soon. All right, let's check out the display so far. We got a couple of things from Rona. Couple cinder blocks and some. Let's see what we got. Tablecloth display per usual, which is the bed sheet with my Cricut printed thing. And then new thing from advertising. Just kind of mocking up my own little crap here to support it all in case there's nothing at the show. I think I'll go get another one of those steel studs to do the top. And I got another sign as well too, and the flag base here. I got a drill. Like I said, drill bits have been annoying here at my parents' place. So we got the shop, pretty sick. Sweet above too. Yeah, we got this thing shaped up. Make sure we're all good to go for the weekend. Yeah, come on. All right, this year I'm going to disperse all the flyers into the little display things that I drop off to the dealerships ahead of time this year. Last year was a struggle to manage everything properly. I got flyers and I was worried about running out, and just you don't want to be thinking about that at the trade show. You just want to be handing them out liberally. So I'm going to divvy these all up, make sure I got enough to kind of distribute around. Just grabbing arbitrary, just what I was able to get for these display units from Amazon. So let's see how it all looks when it's said and done.